Hey everybody, this is TJ Watkins. Welcome to day 76. I am so excited. Today's video we are going to ask a question. And the question is, are you in it for the game or the trophy? Now what we mean by that, are you simply in it, whatever it may be, for the process, or is it just about getting the reward? Many of us that are when you're younger, you are pursuing all these life goals and you just want the reward. If people tell you, oh, tap into the process, you say, nah, I just want to win. I just want to get the trophy and move on. It's funny because just a few weeks ago, I was watching one of these late night shows, and a famous American football quarterback, some deem him the greatest of all time, was on the show. And I was surprised to learn that he was not the most expensive player in the National Football League. In fact, I was surprised how far low down he was. And when the host asked him about it, that you're not even the highest paid player in the league, and yet you've had all these successes. And he said, it stopped being about the money for a long time. And it's not even about the money, it's for the love of the game. And he still had this hunger for the game after winning so many times and being in his 40s. I was like astounded. And your mind wants to go, yeah, but you're a multi-millionaire, your wife is super rich, all of it. You want to discount the fact that he's discounting all of the rewards. But it was kind of interesting to hear him say that, because he still thought that he had things to learn, he had things to uncover, he had new skills to practice. I was just like, whoa, he drew me completely in, and it was amazingly inspirational. Now, let's come to you. There's things that you are doing in your life right now, and I'm going to ask you, are you in it for the game or are you in it for the trophy? Are you doing what you're doing for a job, for a hobby, just because I want to get the accolades? You see, most of the time when we are reward focused, we think the reward is going to give us something that we deem we don't have. We actually feeling that there's something missing from the experience. And sometimes that missing part, and not sometimes, most of the time, that missing part is in the intangible. And the intangible can only be found by working the process. It's like in Karate Kid where you're like poly's on, poly's off type of kind of environment. And whenever we are caught in the process teaches us things about ourselves that we may not have learned in any other way. Me, I used to judge my past, and I used to just get so down on myself. Go to the back room, take out my whips and whip me. You're horrible at this, you're horrible at that, judge me. And today I'm over that. I don't spend any time doing that anymore. And I mean any time. When I see my mind wants to go there, it's over. I'm not going there. And the worst thing is, I don't tolerate anybody that actually does that either. And not that I'm intolerant of them, but I give it no mind, because there's nothing of value there anymore. It has served its purpose. And I want you to really see that. See it from the perspective that if you are feeding that still, then you are not even in the process. That you are actually in a process of self-discovery that's way deeper. That's what I mean. But when you become process focused, when you are in the game, there is not a day that goes by that you are not discovering something new. Your curiosity to get better, to learn a way to do an old thing, to to innovate, it just skyrockets. And you start looking at yourself and you think, wow, And then you start noticing others that are also on that track, others that are also in the game. And the number one thing that you have to learn about the game is that you gotta participate. And I mean participate mean mentally, physically, everything in you is in the game. If only half of you is in the game, or you just want the rewards and you become focused only on the rewards, the game sucks. I will tell you that. Because I used to win bodybuilding competitions, but it wasn't until I stopped winning that I learned more about bodybuilding. I was I was in awe that I could still learn new things up to today. Up to this morning in the gym, I was still learning new things. And in your life, it's the same things. The things that you are doing right now, if you drop your head a level deeper, you will see things that you wouldn't have seen. If you become curious about what it is that you still can learn, it's not about the reward. This is about the game. This is about the process. And the more you can sink your head into the process, the more intangible things you will learn about yourself. And this is all that any of this is about. So go try this. Go excavate your life. Go look at what you can get curious about. Get your head in the game. Until I see you again. Cheers.